Welcome to Look Around Florida. Well, I was having my dinner. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to everybody out there. When you join join the chat, please list on where you're from, and that way we get to know you and see how wide this show is going. Besides just Florida, love all you. Glad y'all can join the show tonight. Let me get this out of the way. This way I don't get a phone call later. No, why did you say that? So I'm the Florida man, aka Sean McFall, down here in Southwest Florida. Anything that's going on with the Florida division, I try to keep you up to date based on the information camp commanders, brigade commanders, and lieutenant commanders send me. So, I took a little time off to get caught up. Hey, Bobby. Hey, Beth. Just, regain focus. I'll take a little break, get caught up. This past Saturday was the J.J. Dickerson's Lee Jackson dinner with their guest speaker, Ronnie Kennedy. You probably saw the pictures if you look around Florida's Facebook page. It was a great time. Of course, you had quite a bit of members from the J.J. Dickerson camp there. Roy and Linda Hudson. I'm sure you're cold, Kim. So get back to what I was saying. Linda, Roy Hudson, various members from the J.J. Dickerson camp, a couple members from the camp in Palm Beach came up. I went over from Southwest Florida. Jeff Rocott and David King came over from Tampa area. Ronnie Nichols came down. Him and his wife Marty both came down from St. Augustine. So you had, if I missed somebody, if they were from a different location this past weekend, I do apologize, but it was a great show. Great program that they did for the Lee Jackson dinner. The meal was good, fellowship was good. During the breaks and afterwards, we hung out at poolside, catching up with everybody, including Ron Kennedy. He has a new book out. So me and him had talked this past Saturday about bringing him on the show to talk about his new book that is based on Reconstruction. I had got the book, so I haven't had a chance to read it. Remember, that was just this Saturday. So, like I said, good event. If you get a chance to go to any of these Lee Jackson dinners that I'm going to be talking about here in a little bit throughout the state, go to it. Enjoy yourself. Get to meet people throughout the division. I have met, hey, Jason, hey, Bob, hey, Ryan. Man, I feel like Romper Room. I should be holding up a mirror going, hi. But I have not met a camp commander yet that said, no, they don't want anybody outside of the camp. These camp commanders and camps are putting on these Lee Jackson dinners for everybody that's welcome. Like I said, I haven't met a camp commander yet that said, no, I don't want people. So, with that being said, let me bring up my calendar and we can go from there. Alrighty. Next, a week from Saturday, we have the St. Pete camp during their Lee Jackson dinner. Hey, Roy, uh, let me, Bobby Van, he's the commander for that camp. Is it just your man, or are they going in and out? Because I'll be back in and out, so I was wondering if anybody else is seeing the effects of that. Hey, Keith, it's good to see you, buddy. Wow. I just got a warning from StreamYard having trouble trying to connect. I don't know how. Better now or not? Just type in the chat if it's better. I'm not getting any connection issues through StreamYard right now, but just type in the chat if you are seeing that. I can try to work on doing something different. Oh, okay. Thanks, guys. Hey, Dave. How you doing tonight, sir? Ready. I got anything that would draw down bandwidth done and over with. So I did find the information that Commander Bobby Van Zant sent me on their Robert E. Lee birthday celebration. It will be at 3158 Gulf 2 Bay Boulevard, Clearwater, Florida. It is a building that is, I think it's owned and operated by the UDC. Here we go. Thanks, Bobby. Okay. I thought it was, Bobby. Thanks for answering that. I'm still freezing up, Jeffro. So, yeah, January 18th at 6 p.m., Robert E. Lee birthday celebration at the UDC Memorial Building in Clearwater, Florida. I did share a link on the Facebook page on that event. So if you need the address, where it's located. Thanks, Ronnie. Thanks, Jeffro. Uh, I know Bobby Van Zant well enough, and his members of his camp would love to see you. So come join us at 6 p.m. on the 18th. The Florida man be there. I do travel, and I try to travel to promote the camps within the Florida division. So with that, there was an update on StreamYard. It took all my media and put it somewhere else. So get back. Okay, that one, we just had that one. So the 33rd annual Lee Jackson Southern Heritage Event, hosted by the Finley's Brigade 1618, the Sons of Confederate Veterans, and Mary Ann Black, Chapter 5 of the Order of the Confederate Rose, will be January the 25th, 2025. Social hour will be at 5 p.m. Dinner and program will be at 6 p.m. at the Jackson Lodge, number 2818 Appalachian Parkway, Tallahassee, Florida. Tickets in advance are $50 in advance. Their guest speaker is Miss Sherry Oliver. author of the trilogy book series Ghost of the Hunley. It is being catered by Texas Roadhouse. Exactly, Victor. I don't. You know, that's the thing about me. Most of you know, I can pop up anywhere in the state of Florida, and sometimes I surprise a lot of people when I pop up. I enjoy it. I would have been. I wouldn't be been in this organization since 1997, and I'm 48 now. You do the math. So get back to what I was talking about. We got another Lee Jackson dinner coming up Sunday, January 26th, 2025. Special guest will be none other than our Commander in Chief, Donnie Kennedy, Sons of Confederate Veterans. This is in Little Italy, 10365 Midtown Parkway, Jacksonville, Florida. 32246 St. John's Town Center. If you have any questions and concerns, feel free to give our division commander, Calvin Hart, a phone call. Exactly, Ronnie. You never know where I'm going to pop up next. I might pop up in your living room. Okay, that one's done. I know Bob Highballs is coming up. I'm trying to find. I know I uploaded the info on it. 1 second. There we go. It's easy. If you want to know about Lee Jack's dinner, let me. This is the website address for Bob Highball's camp in Ocala, Florida. Their Lee Jackson dinner will be January 25th, 2025. Boy, they got a countdown on their website now. Wow. In 17 days, 21 hours, and 45 minutes. Last day to register was January the 3rd. If you reach out to Bob Highball, if you didn't get a chance to register, he may have some room, may not. I can't speak for him or his camp. I just report what's going on with his camp. Yeah, welcome to the 2025 Leeds Act dinner hosted by the Colonel St. George Rogers Camp, 1865, Sons of Confederate Veterans. Historical at the historical Silver Springs State Park in Silver Springs, Florida. Our Lee Jackson dinner will be held Saturday, January 25th. A social hour and silent auction will be at 6 p.m. Dinner program will be at 7. Tickets are $65 a piece or $120 a couple. Their guest speaker is none other than our Commander in Chief, Donnie Kennedy. It's going to be at the Paradise Ballroom. Event sponsors are the Dixie Land and Home Services, the Last Stand Ranch, Florida Cracker Cattle, of course, Camp 1865, and Dixie Delight Media. Ooh, they got some decent sponsors. If you have any questions or anything, you can get with Bob Highball or you can email them at scvcamp1865@gmail.com. So I'm definitely going to this event. I definitely want to see how Bob Highball puts on this event. I've heard in the past his events are real good. Uh, so I want to see for myself. That's right. Hey, Jerry, I DM'd you. I messaged you about your camp. Alrighty. Okay. Thanks, Jerry. I'll read this right now. Camp 1786, Major General John C. Breckinridge, Oxford, the Villages, Florida. Commander Gregory Catholic will be celebrating our Lee Jackson birthday on Saturday, January 25th. Starting at noon, location is Pine Level Community Building, Highway 301 and 466, 2 blocks north. Physical address is 3379 County Road, 203, Oxford, Florida. If you have any questions on that, get hold of Scott Swinehut or Jerry Peacock. Jerry's in the channel. We'll have music, entertainment, color guard, opening at noon. By the way, it's free, no charge. Dress Sunday style or Southern uniform. There are about 50 to 75 coming. So come on. It has some good old Southern fun and food. Thanks, Jerry, for that. I appreciate it. Trying to help out every camp in our division. I would love to help them grow and get their message out, what their camp is up to. That's what Look Around Florida is. Like I said, we're going to be doing some history stuff also this year. Like I said earlier, oh, hey, Heather. Welcome to the show. So, get back to what I was saying. We're going to have Ronnie Kennedy be coming on and talk about his new book about Reconstruction. That's one that me and him talk this Saturday. We just have to get a schedule. We're going to be having Ronnie Nichols come on. He's going to give us an update about the annual SCV Mechanized Cavalry Shindig there in Traverse, Florida. Not only that, we're going to be talking about his ancestor. He just got some cool information that was left to him by his dad on his Confederate ancestor. He was telling me about it this past Saturday. It seems very interesting. So, be a good way for him to come on and give us talk about his ancestor and give us an update on the event in Traverse, Florida. So, if you would like to come on, and it don't have to be today, tomorrow, sometime this year. And if you guys an update on your Confederate ancestor, give me a shout out. I'd love for you to come on and talk about your Confederate ancestor. That's why we're here, to keep their memory alive. Either in cleaning a headstone, flagging that headstone, cleaning a monument, maintaining a monument, or fight for a monument that's about ready to get, or fight for a monument that is about to be, that there's discussions about being taken down. I'm hoping this year I don't hear about no monuments get taken down. Monuments getting put up on land that's owned by individuals or SCV camps. Because, exactly, Bobby, we got to leave the charge. Yeah, if we have monuments on land that we own, they can't touch it. Theoretically. Theoretically, they can't touch it if it's on private land or land that we own. Meaning, the SCV. Just like we got the Nathan Bedford Forrest. Him and his wife are at their forever home there in Elm Springs. Our GEC is working on trying to get the steps in place on how to finalize the statue and put everything back together like how it was down there in Nashville, where Bedford Forrest and his wife was originally buried. Well, I won't say originally, second time interned. So put that plaza back together, and our GEC are working on it. We got some debt we got to pay off. Once that's paid off, then it's going to open the doors for us, to get that back in order. And once that's done, I mean, I'm going to steal a quote from Paul Grambling. We're going to have a hootenanny. We did the funeral for Bedford Forrest and his wife. Now it's to get the statue and that plaza together and have a good old time celebrating that they're at their final resting place and our leadership busted their butts on getting the funding together to get that plaza and statue back together. That's up there at Elm Springs, just like I said. Yeah, Jason Boshiers that's in the chat had said it. They take them down, we put them up. Yeah, every time they take down one, we should be putting up 2 or 3. Yeah, we got to grow this organization, and the best way to grow it, in my opinion, now, just like a disclaimer, my opinion is get out there in your communities. If your communities know who you are, know who your SCV, know your that you are good, respectful people. You're honoring your ancestors, cleaning up cemeteries, monuments, all this stuff. Your camp will grow. Just get out there and mix it up with the communities. If they don't know who you are, just like Don Kennedy said, they want the SCV to be their first and only stop for anything and all needs for the Confederacy. Your community should be doing that with you or your camps. Something, a cemetery that's dirty, if you're active, they know who you are. They're going to call you. Hey, Bobby, Sean, hey, I got this cemetery. We just came across it in some bush. It needs cleaned up. Can you help me out? Jason just stole what I was thinking of saying next. Thank you, Commander. Start local. If you got family members in the cemetery, clean their headstone, maintain their gravesite. People are going to notice that. You might get a caretaker of a cemetery going, who are you and how are you related to this individual? And then you can tell the story, your family tree all the way. Sometimes people get intrigued on genealogy. I do. I love digging up old historical stuff about my family. It might entice somebody else to dig through their tree, and they might find a Confederate veteran or find a camp with a lot of down to earth people. Oh, thanks, Kim. Let me put that up there. Exactly. So, Kim, he may not see it. Jason, any plans for the 2025 Chaplain Conference? I know you're busy. Uh, you probably get it. You're probably listening. Not a problem, Victor. You can always send it anytime. I have a file on my Gmail account that anything for Look Around Florida I put there. So the next show, I have my troops in order, so to speak. Uh, Kim, in case you missed, Commander Boshier, I haven't heard in, I haven't heard CIC Kennedy's plans. I would hope so. So hopefully that answers your question, Mr. Hoffecker. So, yeah, an active camp is a camp that's growing within their communities. Start small. I mean, I got a cemetery I've been involved with for over 20 years, and every time I go in there during Christmas time, wow, it's her 90th birthday, Jerry. Wow. Well, let's all give UDC lady Sandy Mott a happy birthday. Wow. It's her 90th. She is with the Marion Dragoons at Malton County, Chapter 2311. She has been involved with the SCB. And I think you met UDC for over 50 years. Wow. Congratulations to Mrs. Mott for hitting 90. Wow. Thanks, Jerry, for sharing that. I'm having connection issues again. So I'm going to wrap this up here in a little bit. Camp commanders, please check your emails. You should have got an email today from our division adjutant about the blockade runner. Exactly, Mr. Hudson. Jerry, is she planning on being at yours or Bob Highball's Lee Jackson dinner? I would like to shake her hand for hitting 90. Wow. So far, so good. It seems stable again. With StreamYard, that's the program I'm using to stream to Facebook and YouTube. Up in the top left corner, it has a little connection thing, and once in a while it comes up and it starts jumping around. So, yeah, I did talk to our councilman, Roy Hudson. As soon as he gets done with his next GEC meeting, he's going to be coming on the show. We'll see if Carl Jones is available to join him. That's cool. Thanks, Jerry. So we're going to see if our AOT commander, Carl Jones, is available to join Roy Hudson. Roy's going to let me know. Oh, thanks, Linda. Wow. Yeah, it was kind of shocking to see David in a tie. Same with Jeff Rowe and everybody else. But like I said, yeah, with the J.J. Dickerson camp, really put on a great program. I really enjoyed myself. And I'm looking forward to next year because knowing that camp, it's going to be bigger and better. Okay. Linda, Roy, how many people would you say was there? About 70, give or take? I know the room was full. And I do appreciate the compliments that some of the members from the J.J. Dickerson camp and surrounding that area did come up. Well, about 60. That's cool. That's still a decent number. Uh, Came up to me and yeah, it made me feel good. They look around Florida is hitting a lot of people. When people walk up to me and say they finally get to meet me face to face and not through a TV screen or monitor or your phone. So it did make me feel good that the message in the news about the Florida division and what the camps and the brigades and the regions are up to. That's why I do it. Thank you, Command Bo Shears, for that. We love having you down here in Florida too. Wow, more than last year. That's cool. Uh, Linda Hudson's talking about the event this past Saturday. Like I said, it was. I enjoy it. I always enjoy, besides doing stuff with my camp and the members in my camp down here in Naples, Florida, getting out there and seeing what other camps are doing, other brigades are doing, what other regions are up to. Uh, if you don't know yet, I love taking pictures because I love promoting each and every one of you. Woo! Thank you, Mr. Hofecker, for that. There's a limited edition, 100 booklet about the war in East Florida, uh, combined uh, combined by Larry Skinner, signed by Larry. It costs $10. Money go to the fence for the Florida Soldiers Monument. That's cool. Thank you, Kim. Yes, I was there with David King and Jeff O'Connor when they came up to us and asked us about bringing the Confederate wall up to the J.J. Dickerson camp event, Lee Jackson dinner next year. So that's gonna be awesome to see. I I stare at that wall for hours. Thank you, Mr. Boshiers, for that recommendation. Uh, Mr. Boshier said I have got a copy of the Larry Skinner book, and it's a good read. I'm enjoying it. So that I mean, right there from Commander Bo Shears. So to me, that sounds like A good recommendation. Here we go. Here's from the councilman, Roy Hudson. We had a large number of brigades, camp commanders from all over the state. Great folks, bigger next year. Thank you, Mr. Hudson. Oh, okay. Thank you for that compliment, Mr. Boshears. That must have been the better now, or Jerry, or not really. Can you hear me? Three, two, one, banana. Pokey pokey. Oh, that night, yeah. Ready. I figured out what happened. It's ready. My sound's back because it defaulted to my headset, and my headset's laying on the ground. So, yeah. So I moved it up here just in case if it gets a glitch again and defaults. It did it again. Ready. This is definitely weird. Before the show, I set up my mic. It's a snowball, blue snowball. And StreamYard defaulted back to my headset for some reason. Huh. All right. How about now? Better? I don't know what's going on. It keeps defaulting back to my headset. I gotta. This is my actual mic. I'll take a look at it later. But for some reason, StreamYard keeps defaulting back to this. I won't say it's computers, Annette. I think it's StreamYard because I've had connection issues. Now I'm having a headset issue or a mic issue. I don't know. Thanks, Bob. Like I said, for some reason it defaulted back to my headset. So yeah, we just have to stay active in our communities. With that, people are going to see it. When people ask you who you are, have information on there about your camp and how to contact your camp leadership with that. Business card. Me, I use a dot card. Uh, it's a recommendation I made to you, like three other people, and they said they really enjoy it. They really enjoy it. I could be having head issues. I don't know. I mean, I haven't got hit with a baseball bat today yet. Already. Yeah, I'm watching my mic meter and it's reading good. So yeah, Donna, you should talk about computers. You've had quite a bit of issues. Good to see you, Miss Donna. Annette, let me know what Tuesday you're available to give an OCR update. It is the new year, so I want to schedule get everything scheduled. Ooh, thank you, Kim, for that reminder. It's only on the Battle of Alesti, Camp 1209, and like two other camps. Usually set up booths and displays at the Battle of Alesti. When you go by their booth at the Battle of Alesti, say the Florida Man, look around Florida sent you. They will appreciate that. The Battle of Alesti reenactments up in North Florida. Uh, I used to go to it when I was younger. I used to be a great time. A lot of reenactors I grew up with, a lot of settlers, good food, good fun, good fellowship. So if you want to see if there's a reenactment going on, go to FloridaReenactorOnline.com. I know Annette has one coming up. At, Otter Springs is coming up. So, like I said, please check out FloridaReenactorOnline.com Facebook page. Over to the left, they have a link to their website. So once you click on that and bring it up, so click on the 24-25 schedule, and you can see where the reenactments are throughout the state of Florida. And hopefully you can go to one. You can meet just about everybody that's in the chat right now at a reenactment in the state of Florida. The SCV camps in the Florida Division and OCRs usually have a recruitment booth. They talk about various different things. I know one camp's booth, they have a display on flags and they talk about the flags. Some do weapons and various different things. So when you go to a reenactment, please check out the SCV and the OCR's recruitment booth. They may have a little history for you. So, with that being said, I want to wish you all. We just had Christmas. We just had New Year's, and I got to change my background picture. It's still set on Christmas. I just realized it. There we go. Exactly. So I love all you. Hope to see as many as you as possible this month. My camp does have a camp meeting this month. After we get done with that, we're gonna be I'm gonna be shooting up to St. Pete for their Lee Jackson celebration. Uh, then on the 25th, I will be in Ocala for Bob Highball's camp's Lee Jackson dinner. So, like I said, it's that time of year. Lee Jackson dinners and Confederate Heritage Month is right around the corner. So, if you have a camp, brigade, or region project, please let me know. I can get the word out for you the best I can. Mr. Boshears, I know you're busy this month. Have safe travels and hope to see you soon, sir. All right, guys and gentlemen. I mean, ladies and gentlemen. Whew, it's been a long day at work, so my mind's kind of fried. Stay safe, stay Southern, stay out of trouble. May God bless you in your adventures this week. Where's my videos? Ready. We're going to end it off on Faces at the SCV video.
My dad told me he always had a kinship to the battle flag. Always growing up, he knew there was something there, but he couldn't put it together. I called my 97-year-old grandmother, and I asked her, do we have any soldiers in the family? I gave her 3 descriptions. Verde, which means green for modern-day soldier. Blue, azul, or gris, means gray. And she said, mijo, which means my son in Spanish, is gris. It was gray. My great-great-grandfather was named Andres Torres Rodriguez. He was born in Mexico. He was a laborer. And he was in 8th Texas Infantry, and his unit later on got incorporated to the Texas 33rd Cavalry under Santos Benavides, who was the highest Mexican-American Confederate officer. He was a colonel. There was over 13,000 Hispanic soldiers throughout the Confederate States, but out of those 13,000 were 2,500 Tejanos. And it's 2 words combined. Texas in Spanish is Tejas. Mexican in Spanish, Mexicano. You combine both words, Tejano. They contributed a lot for Southern independence. I think that they deserve respect, honor, and dignity under the Confederate flag that they fought for. There was people of color, Mexican people, and other Hispanics, and other people of color that fought in this war. Everyone's reason was different, but primarily they fought in this war for their independence and to protect their homeland. I joined the SCV because I'm extremely proud of my Confederate heritage. I have Confederate DNA. I just want to ensure that the present generation and future generations know and never forget the contributions of Hispanics in the War of Northern Aggression. I am Richard Luna Garcia, the great-great-grandson of Private Andres Torres Rodriguez, a Tejano Confederate soldier.
Hope you enjoyed the video. I hope to see you soon this month. May God bless you in your adventures this month. Till next Tuesday, stay young, stay out of trouble, and fly those flags. Let them know who you are. All right. Have a good night.